All right. Hello, everybody. It's Karen. It is Tuesday, September 20th. I can't believe that we are almost done with September. So I was recently, just yesterday, actually, I was running a report on inventory in Park City. And it was really fascinating because every day I look to see what's happening with the inventory. And this week, which is similar to a lot of our recent weeks, the inventory has been going down. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what that means. So we are seeing a decrease in inventory, which is typical for a transitioning market, especially after the flurry of sales during the pandemic. I recently wrote a blog post on what a decrease in inventory means for buyers, sellers, and investors in the Park City area. So I want to break that down for you today. So, a decrease in inventory generally signals that things are beginning to slow down in a particular housing market. This happens for several reasons. Sometimes people are holding off on selling their homes because they don't want to move during uncertain times or because they don't think they'll be able to find another home to buy that meets their needs. In other cases, people may be kind of hesitating to put their homes on the market because they're worried about getting lowball offers from buyers who are taking advantage of the current situation. I think we all know what that's like. So, for buyers, a decrease in inventory can mean that there are fewer homes to choose from. However, it also might mean that there are more motivated sellers out there who are willing to negotiate on price or terms in order to sell their home. So, if you're considering buying a home in Park City, now may be a great time to look because, again, there's just less inventory right about now. There are fewer buyers. A lot of this is seasonal with shoulder season happening right now and just more buyers kind of waiting on the sidelines. So if you're seriously considering buying, this could be a great time. So let's talk about sellers. For sellers, a decrease in inventory might mean that your home might sit on the market for a little longer than they have before, and it might take a little longer to find that buyer. However, it could also mean that you'll have less competition from other sellers, making it easier for your home to stand out. So, especially in today's market, what I always tell my clients is those that are serious about selling, this is the time to get them on, priced right, in the best condition that you possibly can, and just be listening to that market, be listening to the people that are coming through the door. And, again, you don't have to necessarily price your home based on what a realtor thinks, but you do need to sell it to the realtors, to the realtor community, to a bank if there's going to be financing, and to the buyers. So just think about all those people that you've got to sell your property to. And investors, definitely in terms of like the Park City market, keep an eye on the market. A decrease in inventory can sometimes signal an impending downturn. However, given the current strength of the luxury home market in Park City, it's unlikely that we'll see any major decrease in prices anytime soon. So again, be on the lookout. It's important to note that the market overall has remained very strong. COVID obviously made it really strong, but we are definitely seeing a little bit more of a cooling down, if you will, and more opportunities. So I just want to share this chart with you if I can. Okay, so this is just an example of the chart that I included in my weekly blog, which I will include a link down below. And you could see that it's kind of hard to see, but you could see that inventory has definitely it looked like it peaked a bit, which our peak looked to be just under 1,000, so just around 950. Average for Park City, just in case you didn't know, is about 1,400 listings. So when you compare our 824 today to the 1,400, we are still well below what is considered normal. So inventory is dropping. That does not necessarily mean that it could mean that a seller just doesn't want to sell. It could mean that they've gone into contract and they're pending. It could also mean that they've just expired and they will come on at a different time. It could also mean that renters might be coming in, and a lot of Park City owners know that they can get top dollar during the winter season. So they might just be taking it off for now and holding it until spring. So please, please, please don't just follow and listen to what you see on the news and in the headlines. There's way more to know. Overall, we're hearing the news that there is a recession, that the feds will raise the rates, but not all of this will have a direct impact on housing. And in my next conversation, I want to talk about, do these rate hikes, does this recession, how does it impact you? And so I think that that's a really important question to ask, because people who are stable in their home and are not planning on selling, for many of them, the rates don't really matter that much. So I just want to have a further conversation about that in my next session. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to hear from you. I want to hear what you're experiencing, where you are. And of course, if you have any questions or any interest in the Park City real estate market, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am here to help. I am selling all over, including one sale right now in Salt Lake City that I've had to kind of keep together with a Band-Aid, but it looks like we're going to be moving forward and closing by the end of the month, which is really fun. So again, I'm here to help. If you've got any questions, let me know. And as always, you may not have heard this in a while, but I leave no stone unturned when it comes to your real estate needs. See y'all later.